Let's see. Testing 1, 2. All right, I need my guitarist to come on in. We had, let's see, Kyle, Doug, Kevin. Who else wanted to do some jazz guitar stuff? All right, let me see if I can turn on a track and get some kind of balance. This is the first time I've plugged this thing in, and I'm going to use my classical guitar because that's the only thing that I have that's close by. I'm going to need some help in figuring out the balance to make sure my guitar is louder than the backing track. All right, so what I'm going to do is while we're waiting for people to come in that are my jazz guys, I'm just going to like try to get back into shape. It's been a while since I played guitar. So I'm just going to practice while I wait for you guys, and I look forward to hanging out in a minute. Alright, let's see. Alright, I got out the guitar, dusted this classical guitar off, kind of practicing through a few things, but not one guitarist has shown up yet. Shown up? Has showed up? Hold on a second. Alright, I'm going to keep practicing and wait for my guitarist. And then I have some really cool things that I'm going to show if the guitarists show up. We just had a long practice session on piano, and I said I'd be happy to do some practicing on instruments that aren't my main instrument, just to kind of show you guys that we can learn anything if we apply ourselves, right? So I'm working on things that aren't my main instrument, but I have some cool tips that I want to show the jazz guitarist or the guitarist in the group. But all this stuff, I'm trying to stay within the context of the blues scale and a few other things, because this is a jazz, I have some jazz tips. So anyway, waiting on my guitarist. Or we could go that kind of generic Jamie Aebersold thing, but it works. I'll do it again. Here we go. They're coming up. Here we go. I always say it's important to learn generic things because then you make it your own, and even good exercise. Let's say if I did that da 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 da, but I started up here, you can go. So I haven't played guitar in a while, so a long time actually. Haven't played much at all this last year. But the good thing is, whether or not you play piano or whatever the instrument you play, all it takes is a little bit of practice to get back into where you used to be. And the reason of that is because we're spending time developing all these muscles for blues, right? And we're learning the theory, and we're learning our technique and everything. So when we go to our instrument, even if it's been a while, it'll come back easier. Like riding a bike, right? Okay. Still waiting for my guitars to come in, but I'm going to keep practicing. Let me see if I can find another backing track. Let's see what this one sounds like. Whoa.
Feels weird.
All right, we're almost there.
Picking it up. The legacy.
Okay, so let's see. Nice and slow. This would be a good one. So. What's up, Peter? I'm doing scale stuff right now. We need at least 2 more people, right, Peter? That's kind of hard. As opposed to just going. Awesome. That's pretty cool, Peter. So, yeah, let me stop it just for a second. So Peter, since you're acoustic blues and all that, you of course know all these blues things that I do on piano work perfect on guitar, right? So, and unfortunately the tuning on this thing does not hold that well. But yeah. Oh, what's up? What's up, Kyle? I told you guys I was going to try to come through. All right, so I'm going to show you some cool tips. Who else we were going to get to join this thing? It was maybe Kevin. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do, and then of course you guys can ask any questions or whatever. But so all I have is the classical right now. Unfortunately, sorry about that. But I'm gonna show you guys some cool voicings that are very, very simple, and you're just gonna groove on them. And I'll probably find a different backing track for that. But for now, what I'm doing is thinking very simple with the kind of the B flat triad lick. So on piano, it's like boom, boom, da, da, ba, right? So you go. So all you're doing is minor third to major third. So you have, there it is right there. Boom, ba, ba, ba. Now, let me try to, I wish I could fix the camera angle, but so for B flat, I'm obviously on fret 8, right? And I go 3, 2, 1. So that's a great shape to start for lead guitar, right? And you guys could tell me if I'm moving way too slow for you guys, or too fast, or if it's just right. But I think about that minor third to major third, and I think this. Get that triad. Now, this sets you up perfect for the box pattern, right? The pentatonic and the blues scale. You guys know that. That's the one that everybody learns. But it's good to know that shape, because then you can play inside it, your ideas. Boom, boom, boom. Now, when I go to E flat, the 4 chord, right, of the B flat blues, it's right next to it. Dun, 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 dun. And there's my flat 7. So I have both of those. And then E flat is right in there. Right? And then for F, up 2 frets. Let's just say if I was just going to use that. Now, I have a lot of cool stuff coming. Yeah, and I haven't played guitar, so you guys have to, in a while, so you have to forgive me for the mess ups. Here we go. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Little space, and E flat. And that's blues scale coming down, right? Ba, 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 and chromatic. Boom, ba, 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 da, dee, da, 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 da. Maybe I do want to do pentatonic. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Boom, ba, boom, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. All right, let me stop it. All right, now tell me with what I was just playing, are we right in the area in terms of difficulty that you guys want to be, more or less, or the same of what we're doing? And I'm gonna get a quick drink of water, and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere, guitarist. I'll be right back. Awesome. Okay. Very good. All right. Thank you for still staying in here while I went to get a drink of water. Now, you know, music is music. Like I love the fact that Kyle's like I'm on piano. Good thing is you're just all soaking it in, right? Whether or not you play whatever instrument, you can eventually get out whatever you want to get out of the music that's inside of you. And what I'm doing now is I'm trying to maybe demonstrate how to try to practice, especially instruments that you don't normally play too often. It's been a while since I played guitar. It's probably a bad thing, but I'm trying to use this time to get back in the habit, but also you can see all my mistakes and all that kind of stuff. But maybe it's just going to encourage you guys. Talking to my brother. Oh, you talking about mix? Wait, are you talking about Mixolydian? Help me explain. You talking about the scale? Or you talking about a person? All right, here we go. And I'm actually going to get into that as well about Mixolydian. So, for instance, this is really important for guitarists and pianists. So B flat, we're in B flat. So if I played a B flat major scale, a lot of times people learn their major scale right here, like up all 6 strings, which is good. But what I want to do is, you know, you need to learn it up on the top 3 strings. Yeah, Mixolydian. All right, so Kyle, check this out. So here is our Mixolydian scale. I'm on E flat, now I'm on B flat, right? And then F. And then B flat. Let me do that again. So 1 chord, here we go. Now I'll go to E flat, do the same thing. Hold on again, let me try that again. I'll try to actually play it right here. Now, oh, I played that wrong. Now here I go. Again. Now I'm just going to E flat Mixolydian. Here we go. 8th fret. Now F Mixolydian. E flat. Now, who's ready for the next thing? All right. Let me stop that. And one of the cool things, obviously, about guitar is you have lots of shapes and things that you can learn that work well just by transposing them up and down the fretboard. But check this out. So you have B flat Mixolydian. Sorry. And the difference between the major scale and the Mixolydian is 1 note, right? You take the major scale and you flat the 7th note. Now watch this. I encourage people to learn whatever kind of style on guitar you play, your major scales on the top 3 strings. So watch. And I'm doing 1 3 1 2 4 1 3 4 4 3 1 fingerings 4 3 1 4 2 1 1 3. That's how long it's been since I played guitar. I have to think about what fingerings I'm telling people. All right, now, here's the beauty of the Mixolydian scale. So first we have our major scale. And why is that? First of all, why is that important to learn? If you're doing, if I'm in the B flat, let's just say, and I was just jamming out with a friend, whatever, and we do B flat scale, all those notes are going to work. E flat. F. So you get the idea how important it is. Now we're doing B flat mixolydian, which works over the blues. And watch this: 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. So instead of 1, 3, 4, you have 1, 2, 4. Isn't that a nice pattern for the blues? So that's B flat mixolydian scale, and we're about to do an even cooler scale, or just as cool of a scale. There's your B flat mixolydian. And then I go up to, so this is B flat, and I'm going to go up to E flat when it changes to E flat, and I'm on the 8th fret. We're doing the same pattern, right? And then B flat. And then when it goes to the F chord, I go up to the 10th fret. Then E flat, and then B flat. So let's listen to what it sounds like if I just go up and down those scales. This is a great practice. One, two, and B flat mixolydian. And I'll try to make them a little bit musical. E flat. I should start right on it though. F. Again, 3 and 4. One more time, and then we'll add the other scale. F. All right, now what did I do there? Now we're going to get to where we do, thank you guys for the likes. We already have 5 likes in this guitarist. Give it up for my guitarist and my pianist who are hanging out. All right, so check this out. The difference between the mixolydian scale, which is a flat 7, right? Well, let's just do it from the major scale, right? The difference between the major scale, you have your B flat major and you have your A natural, and all you have to do to make a mixolydian scale is flat the 7th note of the major scale. And then we have the next cool scale is the bebop scale, right? The bebop scale, and this is the fun scale that has the natural 7 and the flat 7. Then when I go to E flat, then when I go to F, right? So now we're gonna get that on guitar. Now watch with the difference. Here's your major scale. Let me get to where you can see. Somebody tell me if y'all can actually see the fretboard, or is it blurry, or what? I've got to figure this out for my guitarist. And I know that I'm kind of playing like this, which I shouldn't be. I have to set my audio up to where I can hear you guys. I mean, talk to you guys and play. So here we go. Major scale, 1, a 3rd fret, 3rd string, 1st finger. Da 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 da. 1 3 1 2 4 1 3 4 for the major scales, right? And then for the Mixolydian, this is a great pattern. 1 3 1 2 4 1 2 4. Da 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 da. Now this is the fun one. This is the bebop. Da da 1 3 1 2. Awesome. Good, Peter. Thanks for the heads up on that. 1 3 1 2 4 1 2 3 4. This is that really awesome shape you get, right? Or the fingering. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. All right, now, so I could play that. I'm gonna mess around with the bebop scale. Da 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 da. And all you pianists or guitarists and pianists, practice those bebop scales on guitar and piano. Da, 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 da. Even when we throw up that simple C blues track, play it on there. Da, 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 da. As a matter of fact, guys, in a little while, I'll put up the C blues that we've been doing. I'll play along with the C blues that we've been doing, just to once again reinforce that all of this works together. Blues, jazz, it all works. So here we go, bebop scale. All right, so I get my shape. You know, I'm all about shapes, learning your shapes. I thought I hit play. Let's see. All right, get in this shape. Here we go, bebop. Just gonna repeat it. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Back to B flat. And I'm visualizing now where my pinky is that starts the scale in a B flat. So you get your hand in the shape, but I'm thinking pinky. Now we'll go back to Mixolydian. 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 Actually, bebop. Bebop. Bebop scale. Here we go. All right, let's talk about what I did there. All right, so what I am doing now is, even with these simple scales, again, my hope is that you will see that as we go through this, I'm going to improve slightly with my guitar chops, which are way out. I always tell people, though, whenever I'm teaching a lesson to somebody, I'm like, quit apologizing. And people will say, I'm sorry. Well, I'm doing the same thing now. But what I hope to see is that it gets better when we practice, right? And so one way that I'm practicing getting back in the swing of things is this. We're working on the scale, right? We're doing the bebop scale. And then I said, all right, I'm practicing it very simple. Da, 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 da. And then I said, all right, we went through that a couple times. That felt pretty good. And then I was trying to double time it. Right? Da, 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 and trying to speed that up. And then I'll come up with other ways to practice the same thing. And I hope that makes sense. All right, so the next thing we're going to add, guys, is, and girls who might be listening, is let's add the box pattern No. Before we do that, let's do this. Let's do a very, very, very simple bebop lick. All right. Now, if you've ever heard of David Baker, give a shout out to David Baker. He's no longer living, but he was a master at education, right? He taught at all the Abersol clinics and was a great musician himself and a great educator. But one of the things David Baker did is he has all these books that came out about bebop improvisation, and one of those generic licks is like this da 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 da. Let me know if you've heard that in the chat. Da 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 da. Right, and the theory behind the lick. I'll wait to hear from you guys on that. But here's the thing. The idea of this bebop scale. Okay, da 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 da. But he did this. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. And what it does is it goes chromatically down from B flat to the flat 7, which is really important. Ba da 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 da. And then it goes up to the second note, yeah, da 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 da, and then it goes 6/5 of the scale, da 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 da, which this by itself is a great thing to practice in all keys. Da 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 da. Yes, it is a generic pattern, but all of these, there are so many generic patterns, but it's all in how you learn and how you play things, that you make them your own. And people play generic patterns all the time. I play generic patterns all the time, but how musical can you make it? And there are a reason that they're generic patterns, because people love the sound of them, right? And there are people that are masters at making them sound unique and fresh. Da, 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 da. But what a great ear training exercise. Da, 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 da. Right? You put that in all keys. Imagine how far you're going to get, or how good you're going to get at developing your ears when you're doing that. And then go to C, right? All right, so on the guitar, we're going to be on the 2nd string, okay? And there's our B flat, and we're going to go up to the 11th fret. And I'm doing 5, 4, 3 as my fingering. Sorry. This sounds like a toy guitar. It's hilarious. And then when I go to E flat, we'll do the same thing. Da 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 da. I'm going to show you a really cool thing to go with that in just a second. My mind's starting to work here on something. So if I wanted to play that lick on B flat, even for ear training, I'm going to go to E flat and find the root note. You guys know we keep talking about shapes and visualization, right? Helping us get set up for the next thing. Well, I'm doing that right now. I'm saying, all right, my pinky is going to be my guide as I get ready for B flat. And I go up to the 11th fret. When I go to the 4th fret, I'm on E flat, da 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 da, and then the last one is the 4 chord is F, da 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 da, and then back to B flat. All right, so let me practice that with the truck. Here we go, 11th fret. E flat, pinky. F. Again, 3 and 4. I just went up a half step for fun. F. Again, 3 and 4. ready for the next Change Your Guitar Life lick. And when I say this next one is easy, it's going to be so easy. Alright, so here you go. The first thing. Uh-oh, I lost my sound. There we go. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get that David Baker lick, right? Just get it on your fingers. I'm visualizing getting that B flat. Now E flat, da 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 dum, da 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 dum, pinky, da 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 da, F, E flat. Let's do the Mixolydian scale. E flat. F. B flat. All right, I'm about to show you a really cool thing to go with that, okay? Yeah, Kyle, that's a great idea just to practice in all keys, right? Da da da. It fits right under the hand. Root, major third. Root, major 7, flat 7, up to the 9th, which is C, and then 6/5 of the scale. Da, 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 da. And it comes out of that bebop scale idea. Now, this is so easy on the guitar. When you see this, you're going to be like, how did I miss this one? All right? So for all my guitarists, here you go. So we have this lick, right? I'll do it on F. But the 2 chord of a B flat blues, right, a jazz blues, is C minor 7 to F7. So you have a 2, 5, 1 in B flat. Now watch this. So to make a major triad on the guitar, you do C, E, and G like that. So the fingering would be, there are different ways to do the fingering, but I'm going to do 3, 4, and a 1. To make it minor, you do the 3, 2, 1 fingering, right? Very easy. Now, for this C minor lick, listen. Your C minor arpeggio. Boo-ba da da da, boo-ba da 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 da, boo-ba da 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 da. This is going to change your guitar life right off the bat. Right? So when you get to that 2 chord, do da 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 da. So let's practice that. Let's just kind of stay around the well, we'll play the Mixolydian scale and kind of mess around, but when we get to that 2 chord, we're gonna do 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 da 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 da. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. B flat Mixolydian. go. Oh, sloppy. Let's do that again. All right, here we go. C minor. Let's do it again. Here we go, C minor. That again, just mess around and boom. Here goes C minor. All right, so we're gonna go to the next step on that. All right, let me know that you guys understand that. I'm about to go to some of our examples that we do for the blues and some simple concepts that you're gonna absolutely love. One of those, uh-oh, almost dropped it. That'd be good to watch on the replay. So this idea of minor third to the major third, oh, I just saw it on the replay since it's such a lag. Da 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 bum da 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 bum da. Yeah, if I had broken that guitar, that would be $25 down the drain, right? Da 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 da. Listen to that, even that right there. Da 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 da. What am I doing? Da 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 da. So the major third. Da 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 bum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 da. Right, very very simple, but getting to that minor third to the major third. And all I'm doing fingering is 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, and then I'd use my first finger. Da 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 da. Major third root sliding, right? Very important. Da 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 da. Okay. I'm going to show you a way to connect it. Let's see. Okay, you guys know how we have the B flat, and you go down 3 half steps, and you get the minor blues scale, so G minor for this key, right? So if this is our root, da 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 da, and that's our 5th, bo ba bo ba da bo da da bo da da, which is part of this like bo da da 5/6 root is a really important sound. Bo ba ba bo ba ba. But then if you go up to G, you get that lick that we've been working on. And I'm going to connect this. Listen, so I have my middle finger on the 12th fret on G. But I'm going to go. All right, let me turn on the track. Same thing, same shape on E flat. C minor. All right, now for all the guitarists, one thing. Sorry for stopping. Sorry for stopping and sorry for apologizing. But I have to show you this. So as we learn licks and patterns and ideas on the guitar, we have this 1 4 3 1 4 3 2 1 slide. Da 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 da. But you can also play it down here, right? You know, in the guitar you can play it lots of different places. Da 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 da. But now I'm barring there. Da 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 da. Why is this even important? Because now I can stay down here. Da 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 da. E flat, I'm already there. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Now what? Set up for the C minor. Isn't that nice to be able to stay in one place for a while? All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all are still with me. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Here's my C minor, right? Again. Here comes my C minor. Again, do da 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 do da 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 do da 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 da. Here's my C minor. All right, now I'm going to go to the B flat pentatonic that everybody knows, right? Right? Now I'll do B flat blues. All right, what did I do right there? Hold on. So on that, I just, instead of starting right on it and going, I did, what did I do? Da 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 da. Instead of going do 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 do, I did do 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 da 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 da. All right, let me answer Kyle's question. C minor and G minor all seem to be part of B flat major. That's a great. The G minor, Kyle. Just as a reminder, why the C minor is definitely part of the E flat major scale. And when you're playing these jazz changes, 2 5 1, you play the C minor, all that fits. And then when you go to G minor, remember that the G minor gives you that sound of the 6th note of the B flat major scale to the root, to the ninth, to the minor third. That's why that sounds so good. Now that's why I like this. You're good there. So here are two scales. Listen to this very closely and look. Second finger is on the 12th fret, third string, and you have the first four notes of the G minor blues scale. But you also have the root right here. So you could do the first four notes of the B flat scale. And what I'm doing is getting the major third. So you could have two ideas going. Listen. Isn't that awesome right there? And then you're right. And as you learn even generic patterns that are famous, you're learning kind of the language so you can make it your own and also get around the guitar, right? That's the goal, to be able to learn all this stuff and then do your own solo. So as a review for just what we've just covered since this lesson, which has been really good, talked about the importance of the major scale, learning it in B flat. You want to learn the B flat major scale. And then you can transpose, so the fingering 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. And the reason this is important, it doesn't matter what key I'm in, even if I'm playing a nice jazz ballad that uses 1, 6, 2, and 5. I have all these notes even from the major scale. Right? No matter what style you're playing, you can have that B flat or your major scale under your fingers on the top three strings, so you don't just have to play it the only place that you know it, right? Oops. Or in my case, don't know it, right? Okay, so then we learned the B flat mixolydian. And the only difference is instead of a major 7, you have a flat 7. You use this on dominant chords. If it's B flat 7, you can use this, B flat mixolydian. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Da, 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 da. All right, we have 4 people watching now, extra. And make sure you like this video if you're enjoying this. I will do more of these if you guys give me the feedback that you want to do. Not just piano, but some extra videos of showing you guys things on other instruments. I think anyone can learn anything they want to learn on any instrument. That's my belief. Okay, so here's what we're going to do is we did the mixolydian scale, and all I did is transpose it up to 8th fret. Oops. And remember, we're getting our visual on the mixolydian scale. I'm thinking about my index finger getting to where it needs to be. And then I go up to 8th fret and get the E flat root, mixolydian. And then F chord is 10th fret. So I'm using that. When I come down playing the bebop scale, I'm thinking about my pinky. And we already went over this in the video. Now, if I'm really practicing, I'm trying to clean up all this mess. I have extra notes and all that coming on. And the finger picking style is a little bit different. You have to be really precise. But let me go ahead and turn on the track. And welcome to all the people that are watching now. Say hello in the chat, like this video, and leave a comment. Let me know that you guys are checked in and enjoying this. So here we go. Uh-oh. Let me grab this really quickly. Hello. Hey, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey, you guys, don't go anywhere. Hello? Hey, good. Okay, so several times it would just, over the last couple of weeks, it would just click, make a clicking noise. What's up, Jeffrey? Awesome. Yeah, so when the mechanic calls, you got to take that. We're having some car issues. Okay, so let me think about where we were. Hey, thank you guys for the likes and the comments and staying active in the chat. It's awesome. Good to see you, Jeffrey, as always. I decided, by the way, this was supposed to be a closed thing for just our student group, but I just decided in the middle of it just to open it up to anyone who wants to listen and hang out. Okay, so you're going to learn, make sure you learn your Mixolydian scale, right? And we're going to play it in different places on the neck, like, for instance, B flat, and then E flat, and then F. Okay, and then we said, all right, now we can also do the bebop scale. When you learn the bebop scale, oh yeah. You got to get your car back, especially when it's your wife's car that's messed up. That's the important thing. Okay, so bebop scale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm visualizing getting to that B flat note. Da 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 dum. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 2, 1, 3, 1. Okay, and then when I go to the F chord, I'm going to visualize getting to that F. And E flat. And then B flat. Okay? And then we also talked about this simple change your guitar life idea of simply using the minor triad. So in this case, we're on C minor. We're on the 5th fret, 3rd string, 3rd finger, and you do the minor triad up to the flat 7. Do da 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 da, and I do that lick that I showed you, the David Baker lick. Da 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 da. Yeah, you're right, Jeffrey. All right, let me turn on the track and just do some of the things we've been doing, and I'll try to talk my way through it. All right, here we go. So let me just get the Mixolydian scale going. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong, hold on. I turned on the wrong track. Here we go. 2, a 1, Mixolydian scale. Let's just warm it up. I'm visualizing that index finger. Now I got to get to the 8th fret. Same thing. Tenth fret. Now we do a bebop scale coming down. All right, now what I just did there is I went all the way down. I played the other lick an octave lower. Listen. It's a little more difficult to play. Here we go. It's a little more advanced to play that one. But you get the idea. I'll do it on the simple way. But here we go. Mixolydian. Da 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 da. Mixolydian scale. Here we go. C minor. Here's the other lick we did. Just da 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 da. Same thing on E flat. All right, here's the 2-5. Here we go. All I'm doing is staying in the pentatonic scale right now. Now I'll go to that 2 C minor. Back to the pen. Let's just do pentatonic. All right, now here's the G minor. I'm on the 12th fret, middle finger. First 4 notes of the G minor. Now listen, so I can do the G minor, first 4 notes, or da 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 da. Right, we're getting to that minor to the major third. Listen to that. Here we go. Here we go, C minor. All right, any questions on any of that? Yeah, so I'm so out of shape on guitar. Even after just that much, I'm feeling really sloppy. But you guys get the idea, I hope. I'm going to show you guys some cool jazz voicings. Let me know when you're ready for that. Okay. So, jazz guitar voicings are really cool. I love all kinds of different ways to play ballads and things like that. But let me show you guys some cool things. If you're doing a B-flat blues, you guys know this B-flat 13 voicing, okay? I'm thinking you do. And I will write out a chart for you guys, anyone who wants it, okay? What we're going to do is I'm just going to teach you shapes right now. Let's not talk too much theory with the guitar chords for right now. Let's just talk about the shapes. I think that'll benefit you more. So this first shape is going to be the 6th fret with our index finger, 4th string. And then with our second finger, we're on the next fret. So it's, I'll just talk frets now. 6, 7, and then 8. The last 2 strings get 2, okay? There you go. Okay, so this is your B-flat 13 chord, okay? So when you see B-flat, you do that. And you want to practice going up and down. Like so here's how you're going to start doing that. You find your B-flat root and just know that this is shape 1, okay? Shape 2 is just like this E-flat 9. You guys know this when you play the root in blues, all kinds of blues things. You do that. But I don't want you to play the root. Let the bass player do that. So you just play the top 4 strings, okay? So we have this and this. Now, who's ready for the Change Your Life jazz guitar voicing for the minor chord? I'm guessing you all are. F minor, you're going to do this voicing. Okay? Now, so here I am. Let me do it again. So here's the B flat, E flat, and back to B flat. Now here's my B flat 13. Now watch this carefully. All you do is you keep your root the same note, index finger. All you do is bar the bottom 3 strings, 2 frets up. So you're on 6 and 8. Put in the chat that you understand that. Okay? This is Change Your Life right here. Okay? So you're here, B flat, 2, 3, 4, E flat, 2, 3, for B flat. Now watch this. F minor, B flat. Okay? F minor, B flat. And then you're on E flat. Now, here's the only other shape you need to know. Okay? Is diminished. E diminished. Let me do it again. E flat, E diminished. And the cool thing, of course, about the diminished is you can move it up by minor thirds. So we're here, E flat. Remember, the E flat is all it is the E flat chord that you normally play with the root, but you're not playing the root, you're just playing that. And diminished, all you do is take that E flat chord and you change it to put your index finger, 5th fret, 4th string, and then your second finger, 5th fret, 2nd string, and then the other 2 fingers on the 6th fret. So you want to practice going back here, back and forth. Then you go back to your... Actually, we'll do this. We'll do that. So we're going to go... we're only going to do 4 shapes. This is 1, shape 2, shape 1, shape 3, 1, 2. Here's your 4th shape, is your diminished scale or chord. That's it. Okay. Now I'm going to put on the track. I'll try this with this chord progression, with this backing track, and then I'll see if I need to do a rhythm, like good no piano or something like that. Let's see. All right, first shape is shape 1. Here we go. Now watch shape 2. Here we go. E flat, diminished. Then here. No, let's not do that. So 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then F minor, B flat, 2 and 3, 4, diminished, B flat, and we'll go down here. And you can go C minor, and then F7, and then you can do that 1, 6, 2, 5. You can walk it down. All right. So, without getting into too much theory, I feel like I'm kind of like not really teaching that. I'm not doing a good job of teaching that. You do the B flat 13, right? That's a great voicing to use for comping, right? You're not playing the root. And then when you go to the E flat chord, that's a great voicing. So it's like your E flat without the root. And you want to be able to kind of go practice like sliding into it, right? But then once you get to your E flat chord, and the diminished is your next one you want to practice. Going from your E flat to your diminished, and you hear that all the time. You could take the diminished chord and go up by minor thirds, right? But then we're here at the B flat, and we're going to walk it down and getting to the 6th chord, which is G. And there are all kinds of ways you can play the G chord, right? One of those ways is you can put that diminished shape, and it gives this flat 9 sound, which is really cool. But then I did C minor 7. I said one of the cool life-changing guitar life-changing chords you can do is any minor chord. All you do is you go, for instance, F minor. I'm thinking third finger getting to the C note, which is the 5th note, and I bar those top notes. So you have this sound. Here's F minor, but here's my chord. Okay, let me do it in C just so you guys understand. Okay, so what I do is I'm thinking of, if I'm doing C, D minor, and G7, I can do the 5th note of D minor, which is A. That's 2, 5, right? 2 and 5. I can go diminished, which makes a flat 9. And then, yeah. And the other thing that is, this is really cool. This is another life-changing, jazz life-changing guitar thing as well. So for your minor chords, you go to you think of the triad, but you think of the 5th note, right? And I'm thinking like G. That's a great voicing for any minor chord, right? You just bar it. 3 strings, right? No problem there. Puts the 9th in there. And C minor 7 with a 9th in it. Okay? Now, in terms of major chord, and this is where it gets awesome. Okay, you're going to love this, guys, is this. If I am playing in C major and I want a really lush C major voicing, or just a really nice top string thing, one of the options is to go to the 3rd note and bar. So it's the same exact shape as we did for the minors. Okay? So C major, there's my chord, C major, and there's my voicing. And there are all kinds of ways to play these inversions. Sorry, let me do that again. So this is for C major. All C major, but the cool thing is we've been talking about for blues or for anything, there's the major scale and then there's the relative minor key. What's the relative minor key of C major? Somebody put it in the chat while I get my drink of water. I'm telling you, this is change your life stuff right here. With this awesome delay, well, you guys already know it. So I'm practicing C major voicings right now, but I want somebody to tell me A minor, right, very easy. So the cool thing is if I said, all right, I need a very nice hip sounding A minor voicing, I go to the 5th note and bar it, right? So that's for our minor sound. If I need a really hip C major voicing, I can go to the 3rd and bar it, which is E. Same exact voicing, right? So if I'm playing in C major and there's a simple C, I can use this voicing. I can use this voicing. I can use this voicing, or I can use this major 3rd voicing. There's my D. Now listen, C major. A little sloppy, but so even on my D minor, I'm thinking, all right, get to the 5th. That's D minor. And then to turn your D minor chord into a G7, so a 2-5, all you do is you can take this new voicing, go down to your diminished, and that's G7 flat 9, which you can plane. And then listen to that. Is that awesome or what? I'm gonna do that again. All right, I need some. Let's get another like in for that one right there. You guys are gonna love this, and I want you to take this and it doesn't matter if you're playing rock or whatever. Try these out. Like, do the substitution instead of just playing C major. Like, try to go and think about this idea of how can I can bar this the 3rd note and get this really nice sound. Ding. Or this sound. Instead of C major, I'm going to play that. It has a nice ring to it. Or this, right? All right, so let me do that again because this is life changing right here. Guitar life changing. There's your D minor chord. You come to a chart, it says D minor 7 and then C7. That's G7 flat 9 by going to that diminished. And I can plane it up. And then I go to C major, which we already said. Start in the third. All right, so what I think I'm going to do now is give my fingers a rest because I can tell that they're getting a little bit weak. Let's end with another instrument. What would be another fun instrument to do, just to practice a little bit? I'm going to do it anyway, so I can either end the stream or keep practicing. I don't want to overload you guys too much with the guitar stuff. That was a lot of material, though. I'm going to turn on the backing track. Saxophone. You want me to get the saxophone out? Let me get more than one yes, since you guys will be the ones that have to suffer through it. Testing, testing. So if I'm gonna do this, I wonder if there are some songs we should see if we can learn. If there are any like standard backing tracks or songs that might have backing tracks would be kind of fun. Let me see if I can make some noise on this thing. Let's see. Well, did anybody hear that I was doing some of those ideas? Ba da 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 dum, or um, boom ba da 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 da. Right? What's a good song? Somebody recommend some songs and we'll try to see if we can learn them. Oh, thank you, Peter. If there are some songs that you guys would like to hear, then just put them in there. Let's see if we can do them. Saxophone is another one that I need to spend time getting back into it. And let me know if the volume is too loud as well. So sometimes you just want to practice the pentatonic scale, right? We're doing all kinds of other things, but there's some great songs out there that have the pentatonic scale. You don't, wait, pick up the pieces? Yeah, I mean, um, I could try to do that, but I was thinking we could do something more simple, or just something more groovy that we could improv over and do some of these tactics. And I'll need to get kind of warmed up on this thing. In the meantime, I'll just look and see what kind of backing tracks they have on it. I'd have to listen to that again, the melody, but in the meantime, yeah, I don't know that song. Lily Was Here. What are some other backing track type songs that might be sort of popular? I would listen to it right now, but I don't want to get a copyright strike like I always get. All right, anybody have any? Well, just anything with a backing track. Actually, I do get those as well. I'll play a song and get the copyright violation just from playing along with the backing track, which is hilarious. Oh, it doesn't matter. Hold on. That can't be it. Okay. Let's see. Autumn Leaves might be a good one.
Feels weird picking it up. The legacy of
Let me do that again. I have to do that again. I keep missing that melody, and that's driving me crazy. Oh, thank you, Peter. Thank you guys. Definitely need to work on that. All of those are good tunes. Vicky, you're gonna get your one tune in. Are you sure you want it to be one of those or something else? And somebody else rattle out a tune. Thank you, Miss Missy, for the tune there, and for helping me realize what I don't know. Oh, thank you. What are some other tunes? We could do any of those. We could work on those blue, Sweet Georgia Brown. All right, I'll try Sweet Georgia Brown. In the meantime, somebody else put some songs in too. Sweet Georgia Brown. Sweet. Let's see. Of course, this is probably going to be burning.
If you're learning guitar late in life, there's one distinction that will determine if you're going to succeed or fail. I'm working on the first part, so that's this is a nice guitar on a nice key for a serious challenge, and I'm working on the first part because I think I can make the fingering a little bit easier, so I'm working on that, but I'll try not to practice as I'm trying to figure out melodies. Yeah, somebody else put another tune as well.
right, let me look at the chat. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good one. So, if on a real instrument that I might play, on all those dominant chords, you could use the Mixolydian scales and the other things we could do. You could go. Uh, Somebody else put another song. Fly Me to the Moon, all right? Let's see what this does.
Grammarly helps make your writing clear and concise, no matter where you are. Compose a cover letter that's
See, I did that right there for you guys. I did that little bebop lick.
a nice call, Kyle. All right, what are a couple other songs? Let me look at my time. This is a rare opportunity that I've had to practice like this, so it's been fun. Other songs, guys. So what I will do is work on each one of these songs, to kind of really learn them and spend a little time with them. I tell you what, while we're waiting, I'll try the other ones. Blue Moon, I think we've done maybe before. I don't know if on saxophone or not, but Blue Moon. Let's see. So one thing what I just did was I was thinking about the jazz guitar thing we did a little while ago, and I'm thinking da dee da da dum da dee da 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 dum bo da da dee bo da bo dum, just like you can use the minor third, major third da dee da da bum bo da da dee bo da bo dum, just with those two ideas from what we did with the blues. Listen what you can do with that. I'll do it again. And last week's lick. Ba da 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 da. did just then was I put both of those ideas of this, the 6th lick, but also the idea of the 2/5. Remember that we did this earlier when you do. So I did both of those ideas at the same time. To just go back to guitar, the jazz guitar thing we did earlier, or piano. It's all the same. If you know whatever you're hearing, you put it all together. All right. Anybody else have a tune? I'll do 3 more and then we'll call it a day. So we'll do I may try to play flute. If I get 3 flutes, I'll try the flute. And I do need to say this, when it comes to saxophone, wind instruments and all that, it's really hard to keep your endurance up when you don't play a lot. And then when you try to go from like one wind instrument to the other, it's usually not a good thing. I need 3 flute likes and I'll do flute on something. Let's see how this one is. There's only 2 flute likes. I have to have 3. All right. There's a perfect example where we can do the minor third and major third. Da 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 dum, and I can do the 6th lick as well. Right? So just listen to. I wouldn't play too much bluesy kinds of things over this major tune, but it is nice to put them in every now and then, but I'm overdoing it now on purpose to demonstrate something. Let's see. Wait, let me go back. All right, here we go. There's that David Baker lick. could do like it. I did that wrong. You can go the last one I was trying to get in was the minor 2. So we're in the key of C major. So D minor, this, and we also did this on guitar. And a fun trick for the little more advanced people, you can do. So I went up a half step. So your E flat minor 2-5-1 there. All right. All we need is one more flute comment, and I'll do flute to end. And so I can embarrass myself on flute. All right, what's a tune to end on? Cruella de Vil? No. I'll do this this flute I have, but it does have issues. The issue is that the A key doesn't go all the way up.
Closing time. That's funny, Peter. The A key doesn't go up, so lots of notes get out of tune quickly. Let me put this down. Yeah, let's not do that. That's too predictable. It's predictable. Left 7-3, 7-3, and right 1-5-3. That's correct. That's right. It alternates. You talking about for the straight up blues? Hold on a second. Trust in me. I don't know. It sounds like something I want to learn. All right, Kyle, request a tune, or Peter, like something that'll have a good backing track. Open voicings. Oh, you're talking about yeah, it depends what kind of open voicings you're talking about. Like one simple thing. Oh, cool. Let's listen to that. Trust in me. Trust in me. Awesome.
It's you!
Yes, man cub. So nice to see you again.
Oh, go away. Leave me alone.
Let me look at you. You don't want me to look at you? Then you
I wonder
look
if I
at
should be
me.
listening to it somewhere
No,
else.
sir.
Or is this the place to
I
get
know what
it?
you're trying to do, cop.
You do? I mean, you don't trust me.
No.
Then there's nothing I can do to help.
You want to help me?
Certainly. I can see to it that you never have to leave this jungle.
How could you do that?
Oh, I have my own subtle little ways. But first, you must trust me.
I don't trust anyone anymore.
I don't blame you. I'm not like those so-called fair-weather friends of yours.
Oh, this must be
You
it
can
now.
believe in me. Trust in me. Just in me. Shut your eyes. Trust in me. Hold still, please. You can sleep safe and sound, knowing I am around. Slip into silent slumber, sail on a silver mist, slowly and
I like that. That's good. Maybe it's cold outside. Oh, let's see. Well, this is the
Amazon employees earn at least $15 an hour, but $15 is just the start.
So what I did just then for you guys is dee dun dee doo dun doo doo dun, which is just right out of the blues stuff. So I was trying to occasionally sneak one of those in there. This is the world's worst flute, and I apologize for all the weird tuning things, but when it comes down to it, some of it is not my fault. Okay. What's up, Patty? Patty, you are late to the party, but always early to all the other parties. So we are glad that you are here. We've done a lot this morning. I sent out the everything. I do play the trombone. The problem with the trombone is not that I can't play it. For those trombone people out there, is that when you play the trombone and then you try to go back to the trumpet or anything else, it is so difficult to do without resting your chops for days. So, and I have a trombone. It's an old trombone, but it works. It's been a while. I will get out the trombone just to prove Vicky wrong on another stream. Anyway, it's all in just fun. All right, I'm going to do a couple more tunes since you guys got me to get out the flute. Or maybe I got myself to get out the flute. Just name some random tunes and we'll figure it out. I don't own a tuba, but I can play euphonium. Look, anything I can do, anybody else can do, so don't hear that as me saying that I can do anything different than anybody else. It's just saying that anyone could do it if you practice. Georgia on my mind?
Morning already? Taco Bell's toasted breakfast burritos will get you out of bed. With fluffy eggs, crispy bacon, and a melted 3-cheese blend. All
There's your lick. There we go. So you use that D minor scale, right? The first 5 notes of the D minor blues scale. That works. Listen. Yeah, that's right. D minor. And you can all day long, you can do, right? You could do D minor or Buddha, or when you go to the major, right? You go da da. You go. So you can go dun, da, 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 da. Again, or the lick from today, this morning. Right? And then from a jazz standpoint, for anybody who still may be thinking from a jazz context, when you go to the E half diminished, which is the second part of the chord, right? You want to get this under your finger. Watch that. All I'm doing is E half diminished, chromatic down, but then I go up to the 5th of D minor. All right, let's do 2 more, quick. 2 more. And that will have been a good practice day. I'll spend the rest of the day answering emails and hanging out with people who have questions. And doing some website uploads, or not website, but YouTube uploads of these other tracks that I'm going to get for you guys. Hey, speaking of, so you did "Baby It's Cold Outside." The one song that I like, it's hard to play. Laura, that's a good one. But I need to make sure I can play the melody to "My Favorite Things."
The Nordic Track Freestride Trainer is an elliptical, a stepper, and a low-impact running machine.
both of those are good. Misty or What a Wonderful World. Since we just did one in F, let's see what Misty. Let's do Misty. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to show you a song that does kick my butt whenever I've tried to play it on the flute. And let's see if you know this one. I'm kind of scared to play this. I don't know how fast it's going to be. It's so hard. Which one? Are you talking about the one I'm doing now? That Spain is a crazy. We'll do maybe we should end on a blues or something. Those are all great songs. Maybe just end on a blues. What if I ended on the basic backing track that we've been doing? Let's do that. That way, you can think about this for piano or whatever instrument. I did a bonus lesson this morning where I just was showing you ways to connect the flat 7 of the scale. So we're doing like a dominant thing. So I'm going to start on B flat and come down and do the major third. And then we do that on C, F, and G, okay? F on. So as we wrap up this session, there's a couple of things I want to say. Is that obviously this is just a bonus lesson, and we're just screwing around, like name this song and all that. But in order for me to get to where I actually feel comfortable and can get a good sound and all that on whatever instrument, it can be piano, it could be anything, is I really need to focus on the simple things. And that was one thing that I was have kind of started doing, is saying on these other instruments that aren't my main instruments, I'm going to think very simple. So I'm going to think exactly the way you guys are thinking through the courses, right? And the way I'm teaching. I'm not teaching, as you know, I'm not teaching all kinds of like how to play all these crazy fast things and all that as I'm goofing around on this stream. But in order for me to get anywhere and for you guys to get anywhere, we want to really ingrain the things we've been working on. So even on this blues, I can play the first 5 notes of the blues scale, right? Or I could play, right, mixing that up. And then this flat 7 lick that we did this morning, it outlines the C triad with the minor third to major third. And all of these other licks that we've been working on from the beginning, very simple or diminished, or first 4 notes of the A blues scale, that sounds fantastic. And then the second shape. So all these little different things, if I'm really getting something done, I'm just going to spend time doing that. So that's the way I'm going to end this, by just doing examples pretty much that we've been doing in our course, okay? And remember that I did send out the email this morning that has everything, the updated playlist, the extra videos we did this morning. We've done a lot today, and a really focused second session for the 3rd week is E flat, E, and F. So go check those out. You have this triplet lick, and the other one you had is this idea, right? You think about the triad, but you go minor third chromatically up. And I was just doing that when I was practicing. So here we go. And if you've enjoyed this in any way, make sure you like this video. Here we go. 2. That was from last week, right? Maybe now I'm going to think just minor third to major third from the lesson this morning. Okay, I'm going to do very simple. And I'll do this. Or very simple, I'll do. Maybe just the blues scale now. I would bet that if I go to trumpet, I won't be able to make a sound. Here we go. Or it'll be very hard on trumpet. All right. Oh, thanks, Kyle. All right, so I can at least make a sound. I guess that's good. But all I'm thinking about, I'm in the key of D on trumpet, and I'm thinking either the simple D, or I'm thinking the relative minor, 3 down from D, is B minor, or like first 4 notes of the B minor. So listen to this. That's just the scale, right? All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the major third. Listen. Now I'm gonna go B minor, or your A minor. Which I just did the lick from this morning. All right. Uh-oh. I'm ending with this. I'm going to end with blues. All right, now I'm going to do a faster blues in B flat. I don't know how fast it's going to be. But the idea I'm going to try to do, this is not recommended, but I'm just going to do the simple patterns that we did this morning, right? I'm either going to do the first couple of notes of the blues scale, I'll do the minor third to major third, or I'll do pretty much any simple blues scale notes or the A minor blues scale, okay? Let's try this.
The Nordic Track Freestride Trainer is more than an elliptical. It's also a personal trainer in your home who delivers.
All right, here we go. I broke my own rules on that, but let me tell you what I did, and I want you guys to do too. There's a tune, Sunny Moon for Two. And it's pentatonic scale coming down. There is another song called Bag's Groove, pentatonic scale coming down. So what I want you guys to do is go listen to that song and then see if you can incorporate the pentatonic scale into your playing. So I was mostly doing what I said I was going to do, but then I started adding the pentatonic scale, which again, I love to break that pentatonic scale into 4-note groupings as well, just to hear the different sounds you can make. But let's do it again. So we're at 200 beats per minute, and we're really not playing a lot of notes. Let me try it again. So the lick that I'm doing, ba da 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 da, is the lick from this morning's teaching, right? I'll do the other song. Here we go. I missed it. Here we go. See if there's one a little bit faster, just for fun. Whoa. This will be quite the change. That's so crazy. I think I'm spent. All right, so have you guys had a good day practicing, hanging out? I hope so. All right, to anybody watching, here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to recap. So this morning early, I sent out your 3 keys for today. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, Kyle. You guys are awesome. So this morning we got up. I sent out the video that has E flat, E, and F for our new lick. So you guys have this week, of course. And and we connected those those licks with the other 2 licks that we did last week. And the other thing we did is this lick. You had and then you did this lick that I've been working on, or just showing you just then. And then we connected, we added this lick just for fun today, of thinking about if you have a C7, you go da 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 ba boom da 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 da. So that minor to the major third sound is a really nice sound. And even in this simple improv we were doing, I was going, or da 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 da. You can connect all those ideas. But thinking of that major third, da 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 da. So even when you go to F, and then on G, right? The other thing we did, so we did tons of training today to our group, and then we uploaded 2 videos yesterday, C and D flat, of this play along track that just has drums and bass. So go check that out and make sure you like that video and say hello in a comment that you're enjoying jamming out or hanging out with iMusicAcademy. And then after we did all the real serious training, I said, do you guys want me to practice some other instruments that I don't normally play? And you guys said yes, and so we went through some of those. And part of my thing was hopefully to inspire you to whatever, just to practice, right? And have fun with it. You can make lots of mistakes. I made thousands of mistakes by just goofing off. And every once in a while I would reel it in and practice something real, or like I'm supposed to, or like I tell you guys to practice. We also talked about bass lines. And Patty has been asking me about bass lines, and a few of you others, but I am going to do a bass line course. I kind of demonstrated how we're going to do it. Instead of doing all keys, what I'm going to do is I think I have around 20 bass lines, and I think we're going to focus, I already have the sheets done, so they're all in C, and we did everything from just taking blues example 1, and we did the one you guys first learned, which is the 8th notes, right? I'm just going to do a quick review for you guys that missed it this morning. Okay, so you get the 8th notes going with example 1. And for anybody who doesn't have this example, it's on my most popular video, the one that's like 905,000 views.
how to be a pro in like 10 seconds or whatever it is. And then anyway, so that's eighth notes. And then we do quarter notes. And then we do the New Orleans feel. Boom, down. And all you have to do is that on C and then F. Same fingering. Same on G. Okay, and then I was saying there are so many bass lines that I've written out that we haven't even done, like this. Anyway, there's some really fun ones, and they really work your hands, including the boogie woogie and even, the boogie woogie and even this kind of boogie woogie. So all those are written out, but I wanted to tell you guys that originally I thought we're going to do left hand only in all keys. And then I thought there's no way that people are going to want to do that in all keys. The better solution to getting our bass lines and figuring out and getting locking in our rhythm. Several of you are saying, I'm having trouble with rhythm. So this course, the one I'm thinking about us doing, and I'm still waiting back on feedback from a couple people, is spending time in C with the 20 bass lines, but really focusing on our left hand rhythm. Like this, for days we'll be doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you're going to lock up the rhythm. 1 and 2 and. That's where this locks up. The C and the E. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. When I get to this 4 and, I'm on the G. 1 and 2 and 3. And practicing it really slowly and really precise. And when it comes to the swing rhythms, like the eighth note, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. What I always tell people, and I tell private students is if you're having trouble with the swing rhythm, straighten it out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and especially those of you that read music, even if you don't read music, you can follow along with my charts and you have the fingering and everything. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So if you practice it straight, then you start to loosen it up. And I've had 100% success with my students of being able to play the rhythms after straightening it out. Anyway, that'll be fun of doing that course. I'm just still waiting back from a little bit of feedback. All right, so we are on week 3. Session 2 of our 5-week blues course, right? Anybody watching this? I think most people, at least everyone who is commenting, is already in our group. We have 36 members. All that I ask for people to do is have the blues bundle course, which is on crazy sale right now. The course is free and you get so many videos. We have 21. This is a fun fact, guys. So before the course even started, 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, we had done 22 or 24 live sessions, and y'all and the group members have access to all of that, and some of those are public, by the way. And then once the course started, we do 2 videos a week. 2 videos a day for 4 days during the week. So the first week on Monday, we did the first 2 examples of Blues Volume 1. And then we did the second day. You get the next 3 keys. That's the way it is. So you get 2 examples a week over 5 weeks. That's all 10 licks from Blues Volume 1. We do 3 keys a day: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we have the rest of the week to nail those licks, those 2 licks for the week, right? And we do lots of review, and I've done tons of extra feedback, tons of extra videos, and so it's a really nice community. And if anybody, all I ask that people is that they get the bundle, $42.99. You get 3 volumes of blues, all the charts, all the fingerings, everything's written out. Tons of, you have videos that you get to keep forever, just like the videos for the private group will get to keep forever. And I'm just give away so much material. But I ask that people at least
get the bundle, because, let me tell you why this is important, is because I go over all kinds of licks and all the different volumes, and it's good for you guys to have the material. Like this example that's so popular, right? That's in one of like my most popular video, and you need to know the fingerings behind that. And when I go through things, I want you to be able to see it. And if you have trouble, you refer back to any of my teachings or the original course, which breaks everything down in super detail. I always say this, and it's important to say, if anybody ever has a financial need why you couldn't afford the $42.99, then email me, Bob at iMusicAcademy.com, and we'll figure something out. Okay? I always say that because it's really important. I don't want you not being able to afford something to get in the way of your musical goals, whatever your desire is to do that. If you can't afford it, I would highly recommend you getting it and joining our group, because it's a real family type atmosphere. We encourage each other. This group, even the people that are on right now, Vicky has helped create backing tracks. Kyle has helped create a scale sheet for everybody that makes things really nice and easy. And so many people have done awesome things for us. So thank you to everybody for doing that. Let me see. Who else? Who am I leaving out? So Kyle did the scale sheet. Vicky did the backing tracks. Patty's been awesome with feedback. Kevin's been awesome. Peter's been awesome. Somebody else did something really cool for us. Anyway, it'll come to me, but I do appreciate every single person in our groups and what you guys have been doing. So thank you for that. And if you do decide you want to get in our group, we're at 36 members right now. Last week we added somewhere close to 10 people. And just because we're on our third week does not mean you're done with. You can't be a part of it. You literally can start back and go watch all the videos, but also we review tons of things. I always say repetition is your friend, right? You have the courses, you have the material, and this is a lifestyle of like learning how to practice and learning how to get better. It is a journey, and it's supposed to be about fun. And every time we do this, we get better at it. Like everybody gets better. Students are already saying, hey, I'm seeing my triads, and now I'm able to do the triads, and now I see, oh, there's the C triad. Okay, you want me to go down here. And they're starting to not only see it, but hear it as well. So we're making a difference. Everybody's at a different level, but everybody can learn in this journey and being a part of this group. So that's enough for now. But I've enjoyed hanging out with you guys. It's been awesome. And you can always email me. If anybody does want to get the course, go to iMusicAcademy.com, and you'll see that the bundle is on sale for $42.99. You get everything, including a free jazz course. How about that? Which is pretty awesome. I love that course, because in that free jazz, just the free jazz course, lesson 1, you're doing the 5-note pattern. Lesson 2, you're doing comping voicings so that you can play along with a bass player. In the third lesson, you're playing Bill Evans trio voicings and licks. And by the 5th lesson, in 25 minutes, you're learning how to do a Bill Evans chord voicing with bass lines. And it's really, really cool and awesome, Kyle. And it helps you switch between blues and jazz, and it all makes sense. All right, that's it. I'm out. Keep up the great work, everyone. We got some serious work done today.